Prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. On Sunday, the 25th of April 2010, during the second live service at the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Prophet T.B. Joshua gave a prophetic message concerning a plane turning back because of danger, saying that it will be breaking news. He mentioned a big nation beginning with the letter A. He also stated that nothing would happen. Just 2 days after the prophecy was given, it happened. On Tuesday the 27th of April 2010, breaking news hit screens worldwide that a Delta Airline flight from Paris on its way to Atlanta, America, was forced to divert to Maine due to a passenger who claimed to have explosives in his luggage. The plane was headed for a country and city beginning with the exact letter mentioned in the prophecy, the letter A. The flight landed safely and nothing happened, just as Prophet T.B. Joshua had said.
I'm seeing a plane turn back, but nothing happened to this plane. But they call it break news. But a plane turned back because of danger. Nothing happened. But it's big country, one of the biggest country. Which country? Start from A. Nothing will happen. Everything will be successful, but they will turn back. Glory be to God Almighty.
We'll get you more now here on CNN on a developing story. A Delta Airlines flight from Paris to Atlanta has been diverted to Bangor in the US state of Maine. US Sky Marshals are holding a man after the flight landed who's suspected of causing a disturbance. I want to speak to a passenger who was on the plane, Mr. Aditya Sastry. Sir, thank you for joining us. What can you tell us at this point?
Well, basically what happened was about 2 hours into the flight, maybe 3 hours into the flight over the Atlantic. The passengers at the back of the plane, the last 10 rows, were asked to move front as a result of an incident. And the flight attendants came across and took everybody's pillows, blankets, as well as the seat cushions from the last few rows to the back. So what we later learned was a gentleman had made certain threats, and he was being apprehended in the bag, and his backpack was covered with pillows and blankets and seat cushions.
What had he said? Do we know at this point?
No, we don't. Unfortunately, we were not told anything on the flight. Basically, about an hour or hour and a half into the incident, the pilot came on. There was a lot of concern and wouldn't say chaos, but people were definitely concerned, the passengers were concerned of the flight, and the flight attendants were not saying a whole lot. But about an hour and a half into the incident, the pilot came on and informed us that there's been a security threat, and they're doing everything they can to control it, and we will be making landing in Bangor, Maine. Did
you or anybody you spoke to actually see this guy?
Yes, I think most of us saw him when he was being handcuffed and taken off once we landed.
This must have been absolutely terrifying. What was the atmosphere on the plane?
It was pretty nerve-wracking, although the flight attendants did, under the circumstances, they try to keep a smile and at the same time do their jobs of making sure people don't leave the seats and keeping control of the situation. But it was definitely nerve-wracking, and I guess not sure whether it was nerve-wracking more because we didn't know, or if it would have been more nerve-wracking if we knew that this gentleman was being held down along with his backpack, which was being packed with.
Sure, and even though you didn't see it, my sense is that you're assuming that the pillows, the cushions, the seats were used in an effort to hold him down. Is that your sense?
Yeah, initially we thought, there must be some health, we thought it must have been a health situation, that they're trying to get a passenger back, and they needed all the pillows and blankets to basically make sure, that whatever they were going to do. But then later on we learned that when the pilot came on, it became pretty clear that there must be something in the backpack, or that there must have been a threat, which, they're trying to, if something were to trigger, that,
Sure.
softens the impact from the cushions and seat covers.
Mr. Sastry, we do appreciate your time and the information you're giving us. Do hold on. We're just hitting the top of the hour. I want to remind our viewers what we are doing here. Breaking news into CNN. A Delta Airlines flight from Paris to Atlanta has been diverted to Bangor in the U.S. state of Maine. U.S. Sky Marshals are holding a man after the flight landed who is suspected of, at this point, we can tell you, of causing a disturbance. We're speaking to a passenger who was on that plane, Mr. Aditya Sastry.
I'm seeing a plane turn by, but nothing happened to this plane. But they call it break news. But a plane turned by because of danger. Nothing happened. But it's big country, one of the biggest country. Which country? Start from A. Nothing will happen. Everything will be successful, but they will turn back. Glory be to God Almighty.